So, last time we did part 5 stands, and now we're moving on to part 6. You'll notice, an instant change to all manga art rather than me putting in manga and anime art. That's because they have not been animated yet. Part 6, 7, and 8 are all manga-only parts. So,
Okay.
the art is specifically just from manga art.
Okay.
So, this is the main character's stand from
Okay.
part 6. Part
Yeah.
6 is called Stone Ocean, by the way. It takes place mainly in a prison.
Okay, so I get to guess what their stand is, or if that stand is.
We didn't do this in a while, so I don't blame you, but you guess what the name of the stand is. If you remember, they're all music references.
Right.
And you get to guess what their power is, what their ability is.
Oh, okay. So we're guessing him.
Yeah.
How come this is that a separate person? That's just somebody.
That's their user.
That's the user, and that's the stand is the blue thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so that user is the main character?
Of this part, yes.
I don't know why I like your freak, because that looks like a girl. Is that a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so she's a girl, and then her stand is a girl, too.
I think.
Oh, okay. What?
You've forgotten all of this information.
No, I haven't forgotten. I was thrown off guard because it was a girl.
Yeah.
I always forgot that they had a girl in the thing. Okay, I'm going to guess, Steel Panther.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
a real band.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. What's Steel Panther's ability?
Steel Panther's ability is like a protective armor. What you'd think it would be, an armor against any like penetrative weapons or
basically
anything.
Just a shield.
Yeah.
I can see where you got that idea from. This stand basically standing over Jolene here. This is Stone Free.
Oh,
based off the Jimi Hendrix song.
Yeah.
Stone Free's ability is to command string and turn the user's parts of the user's body into string. Now that may sound really weak or really weird, but it sort of works in a similar way to Spider-Man's web slinging, where she can tie people up. She can.
I could kind of
create
see that. For some reason that I could see that
like little ropes between things.
When you said that, I sort of pictured webs.
Yeah, it's pretty. She uses it in a lot of creative ways, or if she's getting hit, she can just turn her body quickly into string, and it'll go through her body. She uses it in really, really creative ways. So it's a really dumb sounding power, just I can do things with string, but it's really cool.
Yeah, really useful. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What is this one?
Wow, I hate that crown. It's creepy.
So yeah, it's just jutting out of the head.
God, it's creepy, isn't it? It's so creepy.
It's a little bit weird.
Okay, I think it's the stand is called Queen of Hearts.
Okay. What is the ability?
The ability is spells, to confuse you with spells of magical love or some sort of confusion.
I see we're getting very non-specific with the powers again.
I see this pattern is continuing.
Very, yeah.
I see we're going in that direction.
Spells of
love.
Of love.
Okay, no, then I will say he can actually freeze you in your tracks.
Okay. Paralyzation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if paralyzation is even a
Yeah,
word,
it
but
is paralyzation.
all right. So this is the stand Kiss.
Oh, so I
Uh,
kind of was a little bit right with the
I
romance.
don't. I don't know if it's Kiss as in the Prince song
Oh,
or if it's Kiss as in the band Kiss,
yeah, right.
but regardless, the name is Kiss.
Hmm.
And you see those little lipstick
Yeah,
stamps on the
yeah.
stand.
Yes, I do.
Um, the user can summon these stickers,
Okay.
and it's a really specific ability.
Hmm.
Which is why I wanted you to be a bit more specific. She can place those stickers on any object, and when she places it on a certain object, that object duplicates.
Oh, wow. Huh.
But if she removes the sticker, the two objects collide into one again and create a small explosion,
Oh,
pretty much
wow.
destroying the original object or just causing damage.
Interesting.
It's used in really specific ways. She sometimes likes to do that with like people's heads.
Oh,
Like
wow.
she'll place a sticker
Creepy.
on their head, and then it'll duplicate, and then she'll take it off, and then they'll collide, and they'll
Ugh.
take massive damage.
Ew. I almost think it's Prince because it's purple.
It You'd think, but I don't know. Rocky really likes Prince though, so who knows?
Hmm. Okay.
So I will mention what the stand is in this image.
Mm-hmm.
The stand is just this entire image, just all of it. This room.
Okay. So I will call this stand Piano Man.
Nice. All right.
Sing me a song, the Piano Man. Okay, I think the power is to block your hearing. You can't hear. You're unable to hear.
Okay, so deafens you.
Yes.
This is burning down the house,
Oh.
but that's a great name for one. I'm surprised they've never used
What
Piano Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Kind of pretty good.
but
I liked it.
uh, pretty much what it does, it's just like it's a room that exists within this specific prison. Um, and the kid can just kind of like safe haven into it, just like go into it and have a nice place to stay. I forgot what the second. There's a secondary ability that's involved with it, but I forgot really what it is.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Uh,
That's interesting
but
though.
yeah,
That's funny though. Yeah, Piano
that's the
Man.
user right there. He's like a little kid.
I was gonna say that looks like a small kid.
All right.
Mhm. Oh wow.
So what is this one?
Can I
the
have a look at the face or a little bit
yeah
more?
the images that I had to choose, like I had to be careful with
Mhm.
them because they have text in them
Mm,
when they're from the manga,
yeah.
and I had to make sure that
Nothing was
they were
shown.
the Japanese versions
Yeah.
of the
So is this
manga.
his whole head, and is that a mouth?
That's a small little mouth, yeah.
What are those round things above the mouth? Is that? Oh no, those are eyes, and then that's a nose and a mouth. Is it like a monkeyish face, kind of?
Kinda.
Okay. I will call this. I will call this Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Nice. And power or ability?
Power is. I think his power is. Let me see by the looks of it. He looks like he can drive into you or turn into with wheels or something. He can like crash into
Are you
you.
saying like he's a
He
transformer?
kind of looks like he's got wheels on him or something.
Like you know,
Like look, like a blade.
are you saying like he's a transformer? It's like more than meets the eye transformers.
Kind of. But no, I think he has like a blade. He's like a bumblebee who can like buzz around and cut you with those blades. Is that dumb?
Well,
little bit.
I just don't get it. It's very broad.
So my thing is here's what it is.
He moves around and he stings you.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Foo Fighters.
Wow.
Why? And what Foo Fighters is weird. Foo Fighters is complicated. So, there's this stand that's coming up that has a certain ability. I won't tell you what it is, but it can pretty much give stands to certain things. Like steal stands and give them to certain other people or things. Mm-hmm. So he drops a stand disc into the ocean, and that gives a colony of little tiny plankton a stand.
Oh, wow.
So they manifest a consciousness, and now they exist as a stand known as Foo Fighters. And Foo Fighters, it pretty much just like it can just like shoot like its own matter and shit, kind of like little like bullets, and it can just fight.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's not very specific.
Wonder why he chose Foo Fighters. I mean, I guess he likes them.
Oh, and it can't survive without water, so it needs to like supply itself with water, or it's gonna just dry up and die.
Supply himself, like gather it, or just make it?
No, like
make his own water.
No, get water. Oh. So, yeah, that's basically Foo Fighters.
Okay.
So, what do you think about this one?
I think this one is... Wait, I can't find the face. Okay, there it goes. I think this is called... I think this one... I'm trying to get some clues from this outfit. I think this is called Holy Diver.
Okay. What's the power?
Holy Diver, you know that.
Yeah, I know that song. I love that song.
Mm-hmm. What is his power? I think that he has the power to drown you.
Okay.
It sounds so broad.
but how so?
With the tidal wave.
Okay. You actually almost got the name. You got the basic idea of the name correct.
I did.
Yeah. This is Diver Down.
What? Always think it.
Why are you?
No, aren't you think I predict?
Why'd you scream?
No, but isn't that pretty coincidental?
Well,
all the words,
he has D's all over him.
But D could be a lot of different words.
Yeah.
How many times did you say diver in a day?
And he has like a scuba thing on.
Okay, so you think that... Okay.
But
okay, here's the thing. I didn't know that was a scuba outfit, but maybe subconsciously it looked scuba-ish.
Probably. But,
and then D.
Yeah, Diver Down.
Now I see Diver Down. My god, but that was pretty cool though, wasn't it? Can't you give a slight credit?
I'm giving you a lot of credit.
A half credit?
Okay, now you're just pushing it. I'm already giving you credit. So it can quote unquote dive into objects. What that means is it can like go into objects and rearrange, like completely control them from the inside. Completely control that object from the inside, so you can like reassemble something or change like the internal components of it. It's hard to describe, but it can also like what am I trying to say? It can also bring objects through other objects, like bring them through walls or something.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just like phasing through shit. But it also has another power where it can like punch a wall, and then it can store the force of that punch within that wall. So then like
that's creative.
So then it can like activate it again, and then that wall will like randomly hit
That's
somebody.
pretty creative, like, because like the normal thing someone would say about diver, he went a step further and made it very
Yeah,
creative.
you'd say like a water-based
Yeah,
ability.
like I did. So he was way more creative with it.
He's very creative at writing powers. They're all super weird.
You can tell it's not just like on the surface. It's like,
Well, the part 3 ones are really easy. One is just like, oh hey, it's fire. One is just like, oh hey, he uses a sword. One is just like, oh hey, he punches a lot. Yeah, definitely.
They're more basic. Okay.
So,
where's the head?
right there.
Wait, I can't see the. Is that a smile?
No.
I thought this was eyes and a smile.
Okay.
But here's what I don't get. Is that like part of the face? Oh, this is
like
the eyes.
Yeah.
And he's looking through
Well, most of the
those.
stands aren't like they're
see
supposed to be humanoid, but they're not like humans.
Can you see though how I thought the purple things were the eyes and that was a smile?
Yeah.
Now kind of squint and look at it like that.
Well, no, I get it.
It's like he's going like.
Yeah.
But then now I see that like this might be like the eyes.
Yeah.
And like just the. Okay. So this is called. He's called Himalaya.
Okay. Ability.
His ability is to put up. I'm not going to go with the basic.
Okay.
His a bit. Well, this is a bit basic, but not as basic as just like the basic snow one. I'm going to say that he puts up blockades for people, like unannounced blockades, where like if they're doing something that, like, he stops them in their tracks. Is that too?
You
basic?
said that for Kiss, I think.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
okay.
trying. I'm pretty good at this. I'm not too bad, am I?
No, I'm just saying.
Let's just put it this way. I'm probably better at it than some people would be.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
Okay,
you said
okay. So for this one, okay, I'll do a different one. He causes avalanches.
Okay. This is weather report.
Okay, see, I kind of something. I'm on.
That's because it's clouds.
I'm on to something.
That's because it has clouds
I'm
in
on to
it.
something.
That's because it has clouds in it.
Well, how else would I figure anything? I have to recognize something, right?
All right.
Right?
Well, yeah. All right. Well, its powers actually.
Wouldn't you be kind of dumbfounded if I called him like Inferno? You'd be like, well, why?
Not really, because one of his things that he does involve that, but whatever. But
you might think I was nutty if I'd say like that. You'd be like, huh?
But
right, go on.
Yeah.
But Himalaya's a good name.
Yeah. Okay. But so yeah, he has the power to control the weather. It's fairly basic compared to the other ones, but it has a lot of uses, like changing like temperature, being able to make weather events happen. He's actually made it rain poison dart frogs before.
What?
Because that's like a weather event that happens in a specific part of the world.
Like Egypt or something?
I don't remember.
I wish it would rain frogs here.
That would be pretty terrifying because you'd see a bunch of like frog corpses exploding onto your car.
Oh.
So.
Aw. Look at the corner.
Oh,
look at me. You don't like them?
No, they're cute.
Look how cute. I want to see that. It looks like Michael. A little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Aw, I would like to see Dr. Dolittle, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wish we could go to the movies.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
And he has a second ability called Heavy Weather. And Heavy Weather uses subliminal messaging to turn you into a snail.
Okay, that's something I could never guess.
No, it's so stupid.
It's so dumb I could never guess it.
So stupid, right? Yeah. Idiotic.
Dumbass. Oh, yes, that is it. Totally idiotic and off the chart. Between the frogs and that, it's like, no.
I didn't... Usually the only, like, I usually only include all of the main characters' stands, then the main villains. But sometimes, if I like it enough, I'll include the enemy stand users. This is one of the ones that I liked enough.
Oh, this is an enemy stand.
Yeah, like one of the minor villains.
Oh, okay. Is this a girl?
That's a girl, yes.
And that's her stand.
Yes.
I'm going to call this Bit of Honey.
Oh, I like that first stand name. Ability?
Because that's a song. The ability is
Examine the images a little bit.
I think the ability is like the ability to stretch, like with like the tendons and muscles stretch, and maybe they can like slingshot into somebody.
Okay.
like
Yeah.
catapults or something.
You should have probably paid attention to the money in his hands there.
Where's
money right over there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Bad eyesight.
I do. I didn't see that at all. Okay, so this is called Money.
Money. Oh, you're changing it?
Ding, 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 ding. Keep your hands off mine, stash.
So you're changing it?
Maybe. I liked Bit of Honey, though. I liked that, but okay, the money, honey. I don't know. What is it?
Okay, so this is Marilyn Manson.
That's fucking dumb. Okay, go on. Just because it looks nothing like that. Is this a basketball court?
Yeah.
Why?
It's in a prison.
Okay.
It's like the place where they play sports.
Okay.
So they call this one specifically debt collector Marilyn Manson because if the user will make a bet with you, if you win the bet, you'll get something from them, I believe. Something like that. But if you lose the bet, this debt collector Marilyn Manson will forcibly take all that you owe the user. And if you can't afford it, it will steal things from you that are equal to the value of how much money you bet.
Okay.
So, like, specifically, Hermes doesn't have enough to pay off the debt that Marilyn Manson gives her. So he takes the money that she has, and then he takes one of her organs, and he's like, okay, this will sell for about blah 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 money on the black market. This should be enough to pay off your debt. So for a while, Hermes doesn't have a kidney because Marilyn Manson took it.
Wow.
Because that was what she needed to pay off. So
wow.
And then they're able to get that shit back.
Wow.
When
do you think Marilyn Manson knows that he's in this game?
It's a show. It's a manga and an anime.
I know, but I mean, do you think he knows? Or do you think he's in so many different little pop culture things that he doesn't care?
It depends. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on if the artists know about it.
Am I annoying you with this question?
No, I'm just... No.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So, what's this guy? This stand?
Ew. This one is called Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Ooh!
What?
That's a good name. It's a great name.
Sunday Bloody Sunday. That's you too.
Yeah, I know.
Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Right.
Okay. And it refers to the war in Ireland. Okay, go on.
No. What's the ability?
Sunday Bloody Sunday, this is something that this is a person that this thing gives you like a stroke or a seizure.
Okay, that's neat. This is Limp Biscuit.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
giving way better names than
I think Sunday
Rocky.
Bloody Sunday is better.
Yeah. But it's a weird ability. So the user will use this stand to take things that have died
Mhm.
and resurrect them as sort of like invisible, unseen zombie-like creatures.
Okay.
And you can use those zombie-like creatures as an army to try to eat the opponent.
Sometimes he's random. Like sometimes he's consistent with something where you think like it's predictable.
Yeah.
And then another time it'll be like, what?
Oh my
Why?
god, yeah. Like
It'll be like, why?
like it's like, oh hey, this guy has a sword. He uses a sword. Cool.
He cuts people. Cool.
Yeah, he
and
cuts
then the next
people.
guy's
Cool.
like
And then the
this.
next guy's like, I create invisible zombies.
Yeah, and it's like, what? And then he looks like that, and you're like, what? Why? I mean, it's just weird.
That's actually not the stand. I just needed an appearance for it.
Yeah.
That's Limp Bizkit's user, but he turned into a zombie himself.
Yeah. It's just weird that, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's unpredictable in one point, and then another point, you're like, why would you say that? It's just basic. And it's like, oh, this time he was basic. Another time he's, like, completely, like, off the charts, unreal. Why did he pick that? You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So it's weird, but okay.
Ooh. Is this little guy?
Aw. I will call him, he is named...
He.
I know, he. I think this is, hang on. I think this is Puff the Magic Dragon.
That's an incredible name. Why did they
for
name
his-
the stand that?
So I'm pretty good at okay, just say I'm like at least 3 out of 10 on naming. I'm pretty good. I mean, okay, let's just put it this way. I'm not good at it.
God, I
but-
think you're good at naming,
Well,
okay?
I'm good at it, but I have like 1 or 2 good strokes of luck naming.
Yeah.
I could once in a while pick something that, like this, that's a pretty good one for him.
Yeah.
And his Puff the Magic Dragon, and his ability is, yeah, I don't think I need to be so literal with the abilities, right? I feel like I'm a little
What do you
bit
mean literal?
Well, because sometimes I tell you something that you think like, well, okay, like if I were to be literal, I would say, oh, he puts smoke in people's face and they can't see. I mean, that's too literal.
No, I think most of the things that you're doing with the ability is you're being very non-specific.
Too vague.
Yeah.
Okay, for this one, I think his is that he lassos people
Okay.
and chokes them
Okay.
out.
Because I think you're thinking of it more as like, what do they do, and less like they're like superpowers.
Oh, okay. So if you want me to say superpower, then I think that he mesmerizes them, and they get like they're like stoned, as in Puff the Magic Dragon.
That's a cool
So
ability.
they're out of their, like they lose their memory and they get real like high stoned, sort of
Okay.
confused.
So, this is Dragon's Dream.
Oh my gosh! Okay, well I guess obviously dragon, but I like Puff better
Puff.
because he's a little dude.
Little cutie.
I know that would be perfect for him.
So, Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean Dragon's Dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really confusing ability.
Mm-hmm.
It uses something called feng shui
I know what feng shui is.
to determine. Yeah, you can explain
I know exactly.
it.
Well, feng shui is like if someone were to come in this room and they'd say, "Don't put that light in the corner on the south side. You need to have the light on the north side because that will bring good energy into the room."
Yeah, so you already understand it. Araki takes like an alarming amount of time to explain feng shui during the chapter.
Oh, well, that was. So you know.
So I'm glad you understand the concept. Yeah. This little guy pretty much acts as a compass for feng shui.
Oh, wow.
So like it determines
energy.
It determines energy. It determines exactly which coordinates are lucky points and which coordinates are unlucky points. Okay. So like where the stand user would like a desirable position for them and a place where they will be like exceptionally unlucky in.
Okay. Just kind of like regular feng shui in someone's house.
Except this guy is completely neutral and he will sabotage the user by telling the other person their superpower and basically
so
their ability. Yes.
Little asshole.
And if you try to touch him, he'll bite off your hand, so you won't be able to, or
Wow.
bite off your limb.
Jeez. So he's not as innocent as he seems.
Well, he's neutral.
Yeah.
He's not for the user, and he's not for
Yeah, you can't trust him to be
opponent.
on your side. He
Yeah.
won't be.
But he's a cutie.
Yeah, he's cute. Oh, that's pretty cool. Are you glad I knew what feng shui was so you didn't have
Oh
to
my
tell
god,
me?
yeah.
Oh,
Who's this
God.
guy?
This little guy. I think this little guy is called.
I'm just laughing because I remember the chapter he's introduced. It's fucking insane.
I think. What is he? He looks like a pineapple. Looks like a freaking avocado. Or he looks like an artichoke.
He's like a Muppet.
He's a Muppet artichoke. He is an artichoke. His name is If You Like Pina Coladas.
Oh! Boom!
Because of his pineapple head.
Alright. Or is that the Pina Colada song?
Yeah. If you like pina coladas.
Alright.
And I think his stand is he drools excessively. Like, drools so much the person will drown.
That's awesome.
I see this kind of.
So this is Yo-Yo Ma.
Oh, gosh. Yo-Yo Ma. Oh.
And Yo-Yo Ma.
Does he play the violin? The cello, I mean?
No.
Fiddle, violin.
Mainly the thing he does is he follows the enemy and just annoys them for a while so they get distracted. Just like a huge, like, cumbersome annoyance.
I can see that.
But, oh god, what was his other ability? Oh, you're actually very close with the saliva.
Really?
So it uses its saliva can like melt flesh and shit.
Really? Wow. So kind of, yeah. I didn't get the melt part right, but I got like kind of.
It's also
I use drown too much and water too much.
Yeah, it's also very like self-sufficient. Like it's sentient, so it doesn't need its user to like talk and be a living being.
Mm-hmm.
Where most stands are just like puppets for their user.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's this one.
Okay, this is wow. This is weird. This is called Ragdoll.
Okay. What's Ragdoll do?
Ragdoll is actually Ragdoll can slip under doors and slip under doors. Ragdoll can blend into the walls and the scenery.
Okay, so
and just kind of
camouflage?
Like camouflage, yeah.
Okay.
Because it looks like Ragdoll, kind of.
So this is Jailhouse Lock instead of Rock. So the condition that's set is that if you touch a certain
area,
the bars outside of the visitor room in this prison, because the user is a prison guard.
Okay.
If you do that, you will have an effect put on you where you can only keep 3 memories at a time.
Okay.
And once you gain a 4th memory, the oldest memory that you gained, it goes away.
Okay.
That's insanely strong because you basically become a bumbling idiot.
Wow.
That remembers almost nothing and has the memory of a goldfish.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's neat.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I can't remember. Oh shit! I hate his crown too.
A lot of crowns in part 6.
I hate the straight up weird like crown. There's something about that that's grotesque.
Yep.
I don't know why, but there's something about it that's grotesque.
If you'll notice, this one belongs to a Catholic priest.
The stand does? Oh, yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Why?
Because it's probably going to border on sacrilegious at some point.
the priest is the main villain of this part. Not because he's a priest, but because he's insane
Well,
for
like,
Dio.
in ancient, like, Catholicism, you've probably heard that in history books and stuff, how there were some very
Oh yeah,
like patriarch priests and
he's an
stuff.
evil priest. He wants to reset the universe.
Yeah, they were very like controlling and like
Well,
egotistical.
he legit wants to reset the universe, so he's
Mhm.
pretty much a villain.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is called oh gosh, this one's hard. This one's called I can't think of it. This one is he holding a CD?
Yes, he's holding a CD.
A bunch of CDs?
Yes.
So this guy is called hmm. Let me see. I'm trying to observe him and see what he's doing. I think this is called. Is it something to do with the religious stuff?
No.
It's not.
No.
Okay, so I will go off of that tack. Let me see this picture here. What's written on him? Cactus? Cacti?
It's just like random symbols. I don't know what they actually mean.
Okay, so does his name got something to do with how he looks?
A little.
But not greatly.
A little bit.
Okay, I will call him, Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Because of the religious stuff, and then
There's
he
already
looks...
a stand named
Oh,
Black Sabbath that we went
but that
through
would have
in
been a
Part
good one
5
for him, right?
Yeah.
Or how about, how about the demon?
The demon?
How about the devil went down to Georgia?
Okay. Very good contrast.
Ugh. I don't like him. I could tell already I don't like him.
Let's see. Power.
His power is he's just very sneaky. No, his power is he records everything you say and uses it against you.
Blackmail the stand, pretty much.
Yes, blackmail. Exactly.
Okay.
Pretty good one, too. Ooh, blackmail. That would be a good name,
It'd be
right?
a good band name and a stand name.
And a stand name.
This is Whitesnake.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, interesting ability. He can take people's memories and their stands and he can take aspects of things from things using discs. So it can like take a disc out of something and just like take an aspect of you. So a common thing that Whitesnake does is he steals people's stands by like removing a disc from your body.
But he's a stand that removes parts of people's stands.
It removes the entire stand altogether.
So he steals stands.
And it can remove memories from you too. It can just take aspects of things.
Therefore, blackmail would be a good name.
And it can take those discs and it can put them into other things. So it can give someone else a stand.
Okay.
So a common thing that this villain does is throughout the prison, that's where the part takes place, he'll steal stands from places and he'll have just a storage of a bunch of random stands.
Oh, wow.
And he'll put those stands into people in the prison so that they can fight for his cause.
Okay.
I
can see that.
And it also has another ability where it like puts you in a coma that slowly kills you.
Ew.
Also, it can freely move around and talk for its user.
Okay.
So Poochie can be on the other side of the prison, and this guy can be roaming around. Well,
Okay.
usually, like, stands will need to be right next to
Are
the
they
user.
invisible? The
Stands?
yeah.
To normal people, but to stand users, stands are always
So
visible.
if you're a regular character,
If you're a regular person that does not have a stand, you cannot see a stand.
but if you
They're
have a
invisible.
stand, you can see
But
the
if
other
you,
ones.
yeah, pretty
That's
much.
creepy. Okay.
And only a stand can hurt a stand. You can't.
Yeah, you
If
can.
you're just a person, you can't
Hurt.
physically touch or affect a stand, but a
Okay.
stand can affect you.
Okay.
That's pretty much how it works. They're
Alright.
like punch ghosts. People
Yeah.
like to call them.
Punch goes. Okay. All right. Oh God.
So, what's this guy?
Oh. He's got the same wording on him. GACT, GACT.
Huh. I wonder why that is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, are you really seriously saying you wonder why?
No, I'm not saying I
You do
seriously
know.
wonder.
You
I'm
do
saying
know.
sarcastically, I wonder why.
Because he's the counterpart of that guy. So that other guy, what was the other guy called? White
White Snake.
So this guy's called Cobra.
Okay.
No, wait. This guy, ew, I hate his face. Okay, his teeth. No, I don't hate him. This guy he's some sort of a serpent.
Okay.
He's, he's, called Gridlock.
Okay.
And no, I think he's like a lizard. He's a karma chameleon.
Oh, that's awesome. And Karma Chameleon's ability?
He can switch from other stands, pretend to be other stands, and but then he's not.
That's a cool power. I want that to exist. He's like I'm Star Platinum now.
Yeah, Karma Chameleon.
So the reason I said, funny, he has the same text as the other guy, that's a weird coincidence, is that Catholic priest guy, he actually has 3 stands.
Oh.
White Snake sort of becomes this stand.
Oh.
And this stand's name is Sea Moon.
Sea Moon?
Like the Wings song.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And what Sea Moon does is he can control gravity. So in a way that when Sea Moon is activated, everything will have reversed, what am I saying? Polarity, is that right?
Maybe.
No, they'll so anything wherever Poochie is, everything near him will be gravitated away from himself.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So if you're standing in front of him, say, everything in front of him will fall forward.
Okay.
Or if you're above him, you will fall up as if the sky is the ground.
Okay.
So
pretty interesting.
It has that's what I was trying to say. It has a reversed center of gravity.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's extremely powerful because it basically just causes bad shit for the whole world. Oh. Goodbye.
Okay.
So this is the final stand of that priest character.
Is the stand the white thing?
Yes.
I would call this, I would call him, hold on. I think this is...
Very heavenly guy.
Yeah, I was going to say this is called, I think this is called... Um, this is called Angel of the Morning.
Cool name.
Just call me Angel of the Morning.
Now I kind of wanted to have that name. And the ability.
The ability
So
is
specific and complicated.
I was gonna say the ability is that he gosh, I don't know. Is that a horse?
Yeah.
The ability is
It's kind of like a weird like centaur in a way. In a way where like as you can see, the legs just sort of become a horse.
Yeah, it's like a centaur. I think it's I think they're built I don't want to be too literal, but I think the ability is that he tries to make you forget bad stuff and only good, and therefore like tricking you.
Huh. It's a neat little ability.
Yeah.
So it's a very complicated ability, so I'll need to explain it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have took notes or something.
Yeah.
This is Made in Heaven.
Oh, okay.
Like the Queen song.
Yeah.
Made in Heaven.
Yeah.
Made in Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Made in Heaven is activated, time will gradually speed up
Okay.
for everything in the world except for living things like plants, animals, and human beings.
Okay.
So what I mean by speed up is like food will rot faster, like it'll rot, like it'll grow mold on it
In a minute.
in a minute rather than it would in like a few days.
Okay.
Cars will go much faster than they're supposed to. Automatic doors will like snap shut on you.
Wow.
Clocks will tick by at insane speeds.
Wow.
Things will erode and decay much faster than they're supposed to.
Okay.
Just the day and night cycle,
Okay.
like from day to night, will last like between minutes when it would normally last 24 hours.
Okay.
So it will gradually speed up time for everything in the world. Just continue speeding up so fast to the point where the sun revolving around the earth appears as just a belt of light in the sky. And it will keep doing this and keep doing this and keep speeding it up until eventually everything stops. The universe reaches a singularity point,
Mm-hmm.
and everything resets. The entire universe resets.
He's got a big
the entire universe resets, and a new universe is created.
Wow.
And in this universe, everyone who died in the previous universe is now a different person.
Wow.
Similar to the last one, but just a completely different soul, just a completely different person with different memories, a different personality, and just a different, better person that's not the same at all.
So his ability is like got a lot of parts.
And anyone who survived in the previous universe, they will also get into this new universe, but the catch is they will retain every memory of everything that happened within the sped up time.
Wow.
So that means in their head, they'll have knowledge of their entire life going by.
Wow.
And that completely aligns with Poochie's worldview. Poochie is the priest.
Yeah, wow.
Where he wants everyone to know their fate and be bound to it, like know their destiny. So that allows him to do this.
Interesting. Wow. I like this.
But it doesn't really work, and the kid Emporio stops him, and he creates a universe where everyone is happy. So
Oh wow.
that's good.
Okay.
And that is the end of the Stone Ocean ones.
Wow. It went
We will
fast.
move on to part 7, which takes place in a different universe. It takes place in the 1800s.
Wow.
It's a horse race across America,
Oh
but with
my.
stand users.
Jeez.
And yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty great.